The Ernest Holmes Award is what we are awarding this afternoon. The Ernest Holmes Award shall be conferred upon a minister, practitioner, or layperson who exemplifies and personifies the teaching of our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes. Dr. Holmes, as you know, was a visionary teacher, author of the Science of Mind textbook, and creator of the Science of Mind magazine. His genius, like our recipient, has an ability to turn old theological concepts into meaningful new ways of living in a changing age.
The minute that I begin this reading of all of the accomplishments of the recipient today, you're all going to know who she is. So I think I'll just cut to the chase. I'll still give you all the details, but I'll invite up our recipient, which is Rev Dr Petra Weldes. This wonderful, wonderful woman, I will tell you from my personal experience, has a history of teaching science of mind in the clearest and cleanest way. What I've noticed about her is that she cuts right to the chase on it, and she is very dedicated to our teaching and to our movement. I know that she steps into it on a regular basis and provides the highest and the greatest service, and I have seen her, no matter what the circumstances, be tenacious and continue to do what is best for our organization. That's first from me.
Dr. Ken is right. I started the ministry when I was 24. We have young people in the room who don't know my story. I walked into a Science of Mind church at the age of 17 and a half, early 18. By 19, I was entering ministerial training, and they told me no. Come back when you're 45. So I offered, again, my decision to become a minister, and they told me no. Actually, they told me 3 times no. And if I had followed that advice, I would barely have 5 years, 10 years in the ministry now, if I had taken that advice. So if you are young and passionate about your spiritual work, don't let anything stand in your way. I came to Science of Mind with my own story, so many of us have, and it turned my life around from drugs and alcohol and an extraordinarily dysfunctional experience in my home life. And it taught me who I am. It gave me a place to find myself. And most importantly, it gave me a spiritual teaching and a practice and a relationship with the divine that I could believe in. And I believe in it still today. Every time I teach a class, every foundations class or more journey or practitioner training, every time I read a book, every time I go back to the textbook, I am astonished at how much depth and breadth there is in our teaching. How proud I am to walk the path of science of mind as my faith path. What a deep conviction I have that what we have to offer the planet is a powerful spiritual presence and a path that is serving people and is a hand up and out in a way that we're only just beginning to catch a glimpse of. We have so much work to do in the world. There's so much good to be done. And this organization is moving in that direction, and it is something that I am committed to until I have my last breath. You keep me sane. You keep me connected. And you keep me in the presence of my God. And for that, I am so grateful. And I wish for all of us that sense of thriving in the very heart of the divine. thank so many people that it would be ridiculous. So I have only one person to thank. He spent a lifetime loaning me to you, and that's my son, Jason Weldes.